Hello, friends. Welcome to this week's Power Of. So, when I am out running, I do a lot of thinking, and I do that basically just to distract myself from thinking about what I'm really doing. So, when I was out this week, I got thinking about all the comparisons between setting goals and running. And so, today I want to talk about one of those things. And one of those things is setting your pace. So I don't know about everybody else, but when I run, I like to set a pace and then just go with that pace. Just try to never break that pace. And I feel like it's so similar with our goals in life. We need to set a pace and stick with it to reach our goals. So if we have a big goal here, and we start out crazy strong and so hard and fast and just work. All of our time is focused on that goal, and that's all we're focused on. We're going to get burnt out really fast. And we're going to get tired of it probably, and probably never reach the goal. Just like with running. If you start out sprinting and you're just going like crazy, so hard and so fast, if you are trying to run a longer distance, you're probably not going to make it. Because you're going to wear out. You're going to get too tired before you ever reach the finish line. Another comparison is to set your own pace. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. So a lot of these runs that you go in, there's thousands of people from every level. Some people are marathon runners, basically can sprint the whole marathon. And some people just walk the race. And either way, it's totally fine. It's awesome. I so appreciate and have so much respect for those people that show up and all they can do is walk through that race. How amazing that you would have the courage and the determination to show up and do that. That is awesome, and I love that. And those really are the people that I have a ton of respect for at the races. But you know, the same thing can be true in life when we're trying to reach our goals. Set your own pace. Don't get so worried about what someone else is doing. And you know, there's that quote that says, don't compare your beginning with someone else's middle. It's so easy for us to look at someone else and see where they're at towards reaching their goal. And we don't compare ourselves and get down on ourselves and think, well, why am I not there already? Well, maybe you're not there already because you just started and they've been working towards their goals for a longer time. Set your pace, the pace that's right for you. Don't fall into the comparison trap. Oh my goodness, I would have given up a long time ago if I was trying to set my pace for running the way almost everyone else that I know runs. Because most people can run faster than I can. That's not the point. At least that's what I'm telling myself right now. It's not fast what I do, and it's not pretty, but I'm getting it done. I'm setting my own pace because right now that's what I need to do to reach my goals, and it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. For you, set your pace and stick with it, and don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Set a realistic pace. Now, it's easy to, when we're setting our goals, to set a goal that we could easily reach, or a goal that we're not going to have to get uncomfortable, or not going to have to be stretched, or not going to have to work hard to get to. Those kind of goals are easy, and sometimes we have a tendency to set those kind of goals because we know we can just get there. But those aren't the kind of goals that we really want to have. We want to have the goals that are going to make us uncomfortable. They're going to stretch us. We're going to have to work hard to get there. Because when you have a goal like that, it's so much more rewarding. It's so rewarding and fulfilling to actually reach a goal like that. But you have to be careful how you set your pace to get to that goal. So when you're setting a deadline for your goal, set a realistic deadline. A timeline, a date that's realistic. One that's going to make you work and stretch to have to do it, but not one that's so unrealistic that you couldn't possibly reach it. And all that's going to do is probably just make you want to give up. When you realize that there is no chance of you reaching your goal by the time you wanted to, you will have more of a tendency to want to just give up. So don't do that. Set a realistic pace for whatever it is. Set a date, a deadline to reach your goal, but set one that's realistic. Just like when you're running, you have to set a pace that's realistic. I know that I can't run hard full out for the entire amount of time that I'm going to be running. I would never make it. I would get tired way too fast and I would end up quitting. Same thing when we're setting a deadline for our goals. And finally, when you're setting your pace, set your pace and focus on it. It's almost like you just got to put your head down and just get going. Just keep going and get your mind in the right place so that you can just keep pressing on. The last time I was out running, the wind was blowing fairly strong. So when I went the one way, I was running into the wind and I was having to fight, having to push to keep up my pace going against the wind. It was much more difficult. But then when I turned around and was coming back the other way, it was so much easier. And I could have, and I was tempted to, just run faster with the wind behind me because I thought, I'll just get done quicker that way. But that doesn't help because I'm still going to get tired fast. I needed to just set my pace and just stick with my pace, no matter what was coming towards me or what was pushing me. So I want to encourage you, set your pace and just do it. Step by step by step, every day, do what you need to do. You know what? It doesn't sound fancy or glamorous, but that's how goals get accomplished. By having a pace and just sticking with it day in and day out, doing what you need to do to accomplish the goals that you desire. So thanks for watching and have a great week. And I hope you set a realistic pace and get out there and accomplish your goals.